Calculate A and B if the square root of 7 raised to exponent 2014 minus 7 raised to exponent 2012 divided by 12 is equal to A in bracket 7 raised to exponent B, and the A is not a multiple of 7. Okay, now this means the left hand side of that expression needs to be simplified. All right, so we're gonna take the left hand side and simplify it. So we have the square root of 7 2014 minus 7 2012 divided by 12 is equal to the square root of, okay, the square root of. Now I have 3 powers. This is a power. 12 raised to exponent 1. It's a power. I can consider this as a power. This is also a power. This as well is also a power. Now I'm only going to pay attention to these 2 powers, the ones with the greatest exponent. So I need to come up with a way to, you know, or figure out a way to handle those big exponents. Okay, so between 2014, exponent 2014 and 2012, between the 2 exponents, the smallest exponent should be your biggest concern, or should be your way out of this problem, right? So the smallest exponent is going to tell you what will happen to the rest of the exponents. So 2012 is saying to us the other exponent 2014, that whole power must be broken up in such a way that it's a product of a power with exponent 2012 and something else. So this 7 raised to exponent 2014 can be broken up to 2012 multiplied by 7 raised to exponent 2. So I'm applying exponential laws, right? This one. Multiplying powers of the same base, you add the exponents, x plus y. So I just reversed it to this. I have 2014, I'm breaking it to 2012 multiplied by 7 raised to exponent 2. It could have been 2013 multiplied by 7 raised to exponent 1, but I'm using 2012 because the smallest exponent is what? Is 2012 minus 7 raised to exponent 2012. Let me drag this, everything divided by 12 equal to, okay, so now on the numerator underneath the square root, I now have a common factor, that is 7 raised to exponent 2012. In bracket, it's 7 squared minus 1. Everything divided by 12 equal to the square root of 7 2012. 49, 7 squared is 49, minus 1 divided by 12 is equal to the square root of 7 2012 multiplied by 49 minus 1, that's 48, everything divided by 12. So 48 divided by 12, I can divide those 2 numbers, I end up with 4. So I have a square root of 4 multiplied by 7 raised to exponent 2012. Okay, now remember, we want to calculate A and B, right? We want to calculate these 2 values. So applying certain laws, I can get the square root of each term or each value underneath the square root. So the square root of 4 times the square root of 7 raised to exponent 12. I'm basically applying the Sard law that states if you are taking the square root of a product, it's gonna be the product of the square roots of each value underneath the square root. So this is what I applied, equal to the square root of 4, that's 2, the square root of 7 raised to exponent 2012. This is basically 7 20 12 divided by 2, right? Because a square root, when converted to its rational exponent, it's basically half, right? You take this, then you divide it by 2, equal to 7. So that's gonna be 1006. This means that A is equal to 2, B is equal to 1006. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.